Hey Fiero fans, welcome back to the channel. And I'm going to talk to you about a car show that I just went to, FieroRama. You ever get excited about a car show? I mean, really excited. You're looking forward to it all year long. You put it on your calendar, and the day finally comes and you go to that car show. Well, that happened to me. I went on a Saturday up to Elgin, Illinois to help my daughter with her car. And afterwards, I knew that FieroRama was happening in St. Charles, which is about 20 minutes away. So me and my son-in-law, we get in the car and we go to the park. We're looking around. There's a Revolutionary War reenactment. There's a wedding and wedding pictures. But where are the Fieros? They're not there. So I look through the information. I'm at the wrong park. I drive another 20 minutes and find out that there isn't a Fiero at that park either. So once again, I look through the information and I see that there's a pizza party happening at the hotel. So I figure everybody will gather for that pizza party. Well, I pulled up to the hotel and I looked across the parking lot and there was a red Fiero, and I figured I have arrived. So I pulled in the parking lot and here's this beautiful example of a Fiero, a custom Fiero. My son-in-law didn't really understand what it was, and I said, well, it's a Fiero, it's just got a body kit on it. And so we took some photos of that. Next, we drove around the back of the hotel and we got out of the car and started looking at some cars, and I saw a guy and I was like, I know that guy from somewhere. And I knew him from Facebook, but I'd never met him face to face, and he was the nicest guy you'd ever want to meet. He has a green GT, and he's got smoked out windows. He's got nice modern headlights. He's taken out the pop-up headlights and put in some nice modern LEDs, but beautiful car. And it was nice to see his car, but to meet him, I'm telling you, everybody I met from FieroRama was just as nice as they could be, and just glad that I was there. So then I walked a few cars over and I saw the Bandit Edition Fiero. Now, if you haven't seen the Bandit Edition Fiero, I hope you enjoy some of these pictures, but you really got to see it in person to really appreciate it. And the owner of that car told me the story about how he wanted it to be kind of in memory of Burt Reynolds passing. And you remember the famous Bandit Edition Trans Am. Well, he's done a very tasteful job of making a Fiero into a Bandit Fiero. And he took that car after he had it redone, and he took it on a 7,500 mile drive. He told his wife, I'll be back in 6 weeks. And so he did. And him and his dog went on this trip. He's got pictures of him at Mount Rushmore. He's got pictures of him at the Golden Gate Bridge. But really excited to see a person who's totally in love with their car and has done a really good job of restoring an old Fiero. He's got the Mr. Mike seats, leather seats, really nice. If you get a chance to see it, check out his Facebook page. Just look up Bandit Fiero, and I'm sure you'll find it. Then I bumped into a couple, and I asked them about their yellow Formula Fiero. That's one of my favorite Fieros, is the yellow Formula. And I talked to him. I said, hey, where did you get your Fiero? He said, I'm a one owner. It's a one owner car. I'm the first owner. And I asked him, where'd you get it? And he told me the story how he was going to buy a Fiero and he heard that they were going to stop making them. So he wanted to go out and buy himself a Fiero. So he was going to get a 4-cylinder base model red Fiero, but he saw the yellow Formula and he fell in love with it. And he had it shipped in. The local dealers didn't have them, so he had his shipped in just so. And he had to drive just to pick up his Fiero, and he had to put cash down before they would ship it in. But anyway, he had it was a really good talk with him and his wife, talking about their car. But like I said, just everybody at FieroRama, they were just as nice as people you could meet, and I'm really glad I got to go. But the highlight of the night for me was meeting the owner of the Rattler. If you don't know what the Rattler is, it's a high-performance, stock, 6-cylinder engine, but it's totally it's totally modified to be a race car. Okay, and so I got the chance to do an impromptu interview with the owner of the Rattler, 82 years old. Him and his wife been married for 65 years, and still they love driving around their Fiero. And here's the interview. Wait a minute, before we get started, you haven't subscribed yet. Hit that subscribe button, please. I mean, we're waiting. We're waiting. Hit the subscribe button. Okay, there you go. Thank you. Thank you so much. What started you on that path?
That originally was my company car.
Okay.
When it was a stock car.
Okay.
And I converted it into a show car back in '92.
Now, it was your company car because you worked for Pontiac.
No, I worked for a petroleum company.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
I'm
All right.
salesman on the road all the
Gotcha.
time. Yeah, I did that. Did that for 45 years. And decided to turn it into a race car, which I did.
So how many miles were on it when you decided to turn it into a race car?
Oh, about 80,000 maybe, something like that. I got 168,000 on it.
It just got broke in.
Got broke in, yeah.
And you got 168,000 on it.
Right now,
Okay.
yes sir, yes sir.
And
they started modifying the engine a little, some of the cosmetics on the car. I got 25 different modifications on the car. And I came up with the reverse split scoops about 20 years ago.
okay.
Off of a Can-Am car. I used to work for the racing team up in Elkhart Lake, Wisconsin.
All right.
And so I decided to put the stacks up straight to get the air to come across to pull the air out. The
Right.
engine compartment. Well, that didn't work too well, so what I did is I recurved them because of the low pressure area in the back of the car.
Mm-hmm.
And that pulls the air out of the engine compartment because they're all functional. Those
Oh,
scoops
okay.
are all functional. Every one of them has another 10 square inches of.
So what engine is in that car?
Well, it's a 2.8 stock process.
Stock?
White, but
Stockish 2.8.
Stockish 2.8, but I got racing headers on there.
okay.
I got my intake manifold's been bored out 5,000, so I got all kinds of neat stuff on the car. I'll show it to you when you get over there.
Sure.
And it's all, I would say it's silver and black is our
That's your color scheme.
So the whole engine compartment is silver and black.
Mm-hmm.
And of course the car is too. And they got
Right.
stuff on. I got a roll bar I got to put in it, get rid of the fire bottom, because it's race prepared.
You still have work to do on it.
When I get out to the show, yeah, I got work to do on it.
Gotcha,
So
gotcha.
she's cool. She does all the detailing on the car.
Mm-hmm.
I've got let's see, I've got 3 best of shows with that car.
Nice.
One in Davenport, Iowa, one in St. Louis, Missouri, and one in St. Charles. Last year was best of show car here for
Right.
non-stock.
Okay.
And I got 8 national championships in class.
Now you had it at the 35th last year.
Oh,
too,
yeah,
right?
sure.
I remember seeing it there.
I was there, yeah.
Yeah.
We did well with the car there.
That's the first time I ever saw that car.
Yeah.
So I was impressed, and that's why I had to talk to you about
Well,
it.
it's a unique car. You
It
know, I
is.
built it for people to enjoy. You know, when people come around, take pictures, and
Mhm.
kids love it. I give them my race helmet that they can stand by
Nice.
the car, and that to me is the satisfaction of having that car.
Now, did you race against other cars or race time?
At one time, I raced against other cars in different classes, but that was up in Elkhart Lake, Wisconsin. It's rural America. It's a big track up in
Right.
Wisconsin, and I've raced all around the United States with other kind of cars. I've driven stock cars. I've driven open wheel cars. I've driven dragster cars in California.
Wow.
And I have this car. When you see the car tomorrow, all those accomplishments will be on a plaque on the
Okay.
car, so you can read about all the different stuff I did with it.
Now, did you ever get scared of him driving in all these races?
She didn't get too scared. Really.
No?
She just said, "You do what you have to do."
Do what you gotta do.
We've been married 62 years now,
Congratulations.
and I'm 82 years old, going on 83. She just turned 81,
Good
and
for
we're
you.
still honking away at it. you know,
Right,
so that's
right.
what we do.
Well,
you know.
good.
And,
That's
it's
wonderful.
I go out now for the people. I enjoy the
Sure.
people. The people like my car. That's fine. It speaks for itself.
Yeah.
It is what it is. Even with that NASCAR spoiler that's on there, that's all unique stuff. you know.
Right, right.
And
Well, it
there's
definitely stands out.
The exhaust system is all open. There's no cats or mufflers on it.
Okay.
So it's loud, hot, and fast. The way I like it, you know.
So they see you coming and then then you disappear. Okay, in a car that fast.
So they take pictures and stuff. I love that when they do that, you know.
Right.
At my age, what's the difference anymore? You know?
Right.
I got 145 trophies with that car, and I've got enough stuff to last.
And what year is that car?
That's an 86.
It's 86.
SELM. It's LN, or the Le Mans version of the car.
Okay. So, but is that the original 2.8 that was in it?
It was the original 2.8 was on it. Yeah, it's got racing headers on, all of the goodness that you put on the car. You know?
Yeah.
But it's a fun car to drive, and everybody looks at it when I'm going down the road. Obviously, it's a unique car.
Well, I love the silver one. My first Fiero was a silver GT, so I have a special place in my heart for the silver cars. But I like them all. I like the green ones, I like the black ones, the red ones. My kids love the red ones. Of course, when I came home with my silver GT, my daughter said, "That's the Back to the Future car." I said, "No, it's not a DeLorean, but it kind of looks like it's a fastback."
A lot of kids say that about my car.
Oh yeah.
You know what that is? That's a Back to the Future car.
Yeah. Well, they see the pipes coming out the back end. They think that's the flux capacitor. You know? I think that's they're gonna
from the old days out of that movie.
Yeah.
That was kind of neat.
Well, Tom, it was really nice meeting you. I got to get down to Bourbon A.
Okay.
But it was really nice meeting you. God bless you. And keep up the good work. All right. Take care now. Thank you. I just want to end this video by thanking all of the subscribers. I just looked at the count. We're at 99 subscribers. 99. Do you know how bad I want to get to 100? I know there's people with 1,000, 1,800, you know, whatever, and the sky's the limit for those guys. But I told my kids my goal is just to have 100 by the end of the year. So hopefully we can get one more subscriber between now and January 1st. So let's make that a goal. Let's make that happen. And I appreciate you sticking with me. Thanks. Hey Fiero fans, welcome back to the Fiero channel.